a Category 4 by landfall, which right now is projected sometime on Monday.
Whoa. So, yeah, that's a huge tornado. I'm used to saying tornadoes, being from Oklahoma and everything. That's a huge hurricane if it does grow in intensity, as they're saying. Let me give you some more specifics right now. Hurricane Dorian is now centered in the western Atlantic Ocean. Dorian will threaten parts of the Bahamas and the southeastern U.S. over Labor Day weekend. What's interesting is about the Bahamas. We visited there several years ago, and some of the locals were saying the Bahamas are blessed because all of the large hurricanes always skirt right past the Bahamas. They usually kind of stay, if they're coming up from the eastern side, they usually keep traveling north. And a lot of times they go over, curve back that way and go up to the Gulf side. So they get really lucky and miss the path of these major hurricanes. They do get their share of severe storms and things like that, I guess, but not any huge hurricanes. So we'll see how that goes. The most likely scenario is a track near the Florida Peninsula late in the weekend. So be ready for that if you're in anywhere from Miami up. Actually, the whole state should just be prepared, because this thing can, we've seen in the past where they're saying it's going to go towards Miami. Well, then it curves down and goes around on the around through the Keys, and then it heads up through the Gulf. So you never know where it's going to go. Or they'll say it's going to go towards central Florida, and it heads further, curves back out and heads up towards the northern edge or up into the Carolinas. So you never know. We'll know more for sure by tonight and tomorrow. This is Thursday, by the way. I'm going to post this the same day, Thursday. Residents, here you go. This is good information. Residents from the northern Gulf Coast to Florida, Georgia, and Carolinas should monitor forecasts closely for sure. Be aware. And if you don't live there and you have family and friends there, and you know someone that's in that area, lives there, let them know. Some people are just, for some reason, oblivious to the weather, severe weather, and they need to, pass it on, have somebody pass it on to them. So that's good information. Hurricane Dorian is forecast to intensify into a Category 4 hurricane. That's really large. If it comes on, makes its inland as a hurricane or a Category 4 hurricane, that's huge. So currently Dorian is centered 330 miles east of the southeastern Bahamas with maximum sustained winds of 85 miles per hour. That's a Category 1 hurricane, I believe. Yeah. So there's currently there are no watches or warnings in effect at this time for parts of the Bahamas and Florida, but in the next day or two that could change, and it most likely will. So yeah, just very important to be aware. Things can change, overnight. We'll know for sure by tomorrow, by Friday, what's going on. It's very serious, so be aware. And like I said, if you know anybody that lives in those areas or have traveled to Florida or have plans to travel to Florida the next few days, you better let them know, see if they know, if they're aware of what's going on. So everybody be safe, and Boomer Sooner, my Oklahoma Sooners play Sunday for some weird reason. I've never heard of a college football game on Sunday. So I don't know. It's really weird stuff. But good luck to your teams out there this weekend that are playing, and have a great weekend.